All right, well, thank you for stopping by.
No
All right,
problem.
so we're going to discuss a little bit about the new building and the preparation for going there. So we're breaking it down to three parts. We're going to talk about part one, which is the final months here, part two, the big move, and then part three is at being at the new building. So let's go ahead and get started. So when you think of Tahoma being here for 40 years, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
Um, well, I've had sisters who've gone here for years before, so and just thinking about like this building is kind of like a piece of history, and I've been hearing stories about it, and I always got really excited to be here, and so, I don't know, what was the question again?
When you think of Tahoma being here for 40 years, what do you think?
Yeah, like I said, I just think of it as a piece of history and like really strong integrity. I mean, it's one of the greatest schools in the state, and so I think it has this really big legacy that it lives up to.
So let's go back in time for a moment. It's your first day being here at Tahoma. What were you feeling at the time? What was going on in your mind?
I was a little excited and a little nervous. Like as a sophomore, is
Yes, as a sophomore.
okay. I was really excited, but I didn't know what the experience was going to be like because, like I said, I've heard about it for a really long time, and so when I got here, it was kind of nerve-wracking because I had all these expectations, and then I just kind of forgot all about it, and everyone was really happy, and I like saw the leadership team, and they just got me really excited, and so yeah.
So after 40 years of making history in this building, how do you think the new student body that will be coming to the new building will have the responsibility of carrying on this legacy? And do you think they'll be making some new ones there?
Definitely, because I mean this is a huge project and it has a lot of
Potential.
a lot of potential, and I guess people are really excited about it, and so I think it'll be fairly easy to keep that legacy going. But like I said, it's a big piece of history, so there's a lot of stuff that's happened here, and it's going to be, hard to try and build that back up again for the new legacy for the new high school.
What kind of memories do you think will be made here in the final months at this historical building?
I think it'll be really hard to let go for a lot of teachers and students too who have been here for a while. Yeah.
What are your hopes for what will be expected from students and teachers as we get ready to close this building?
I'm hoping that the process will be really easy for, teachers and staff moving on, but also that the students will look forward to this new journey, and that everyone, won't get too stressed out about it, and will just kind of be a really happy experience for everyone.
And then last question for part one is what are you anticipating for the final months here at this building looking like before we turn off the lights?
A little chaotic. Everyone's probably really nervous for this new adventure, and but I think it'll be really heartfelt and a little bittersweet for everyone. Like I said, really exciting, but I mean, everyone has been here for a while, and it's kind of sad to leave behind this big memory that you've had for so long.
So, part two, the big move. So what will the last day of school look like for you?
I will probably be really happy that it's, the end of the first school year here, and I'll probably be freaking out because I'm going into to be an upperclassman, and I have a lot of responsibility and like to show other people, even though I have no idea what the new high school is exactly going to be like. But yeah.
How will the summer for you be different compared to previous ones?
Usually when it's summertime, I'm really excited not to be at school, and I'm really excited that summer I want to prolong it as much as possible. But I think this year I'm gonna want to go to school a little bit more because it's a brand new start, and I always look forward to kind of starting over after you've kind of made a mess of something. But yeah.
How do you think students will prepare themselves over the summer for going to the new building, and how will you prepare yourself?
I think everyone is going to use their excitement and I don't know, I'm going to get a lot of school supplies and get really excited about it, and I don't know about everybody else. I can't really speak for everyone.
How do you think the emotions and feelings you had when you were walking down this hall for your first day of your sophomore year compared to how you will be feeling when you walk down the new halls for the first time?
I think they'll be the same because like I said, I was really excited, but I was also really nervous. And so since I had no idea what I was doing here on my first day, and I didn't know where I was going, and I mean, being at a new high school, I'm obviously not going to know where I'm going, and I think it'll be very similar to the first day of school, but also kind of refreshing.
Mm-hmm. What are you anticipating for the big move to the new building, whether you are involved in it or not?
I am anticipating that everyone will take it seriously, and that everyone will see it as like a good, like as a benefit that we're moving up, and forgot the question.
So part 3 at the new building. How do you think the student body will prepare themselves for the first day compared to how teachers will?
I think teachers will be a little nervous also that they're having to kind of start over everything they've been working on for a really long time. And I think students will see it as just a completely new opportunity and will probably be a little more excited than the teachers. I think it's a lot for teachers to take on, is this brand new experience. So I think it'll be a little bit harder for them to kind of let go and move on.
Mm-hmm. What kind of steps do you think the juniors and seniors will have to face when it comes to getting used to getting around the new building?
Can you repeat the question?
So what kind of challenges do you think juniors and seniors, so you will be a junior next year, how will you have to face when it comes to getting used to getting around the building?
Lots of maps and some prayer and probably asking. It'll be kind of weird because usually the upperclassmen are people who are like, oh, your classroom's down the hallway, I know that teacher, really great teacher. And obviously we'll have some of the same teachers and stuff, but it'll be kind of, I mean, it's a brand new experience for even the teachers, so it'll be kind of confusing, a little frustrating probably on the first couple of weeks.
Yeah. What kind of environment do you think the building will be like with the 2 added classes, meaning the freshmen and the sophomores?
It's going to be a little hectic and a lot of energy, but I think it'll be good for us to kind of see more people and encourage more people to strive harder, and we can kind of tell everyone how high school really is now that they're truly in a high school environment, and now that they're like going to be the first freshman class in a while to be with the rest of the high school is kind of exciting. So.
What kind of steps will you be taking to introduce the freshmen and sophomores to high school life, while also at the same time getting adapted to being at the new building as well?
I'm a very like outgoing person, so I think it'll be easy to kind of talk to everybody and, you know, in my other classes and let them know how, you know, usually things are, but I'll probably feel like a hypocrite because I'm not going to know what I'm talking about either. I mean, it's a brand new experience, so yeah.
How do you think you will be able to help freshmen and sophomores around the building while also you yourself are trying to figure your way around the building?
I don't know if I'll be able to because I have no sense of direction. So yeah, it's going to be a little difficult, but I guess if we all get lost together, it's probably a good experience for all of us.
How do you see the first couple of weeks at the new high school looking like?
Like I said, a little crazy. Everyone's going to be really excited, but it's going to be really hard to adjust for a lot of people. But I also think it'll be a good start, I guess. I don't know.
As the year progresses, how do you think the staff and students will begin to get used to this transition?
Obviously, we won't be as lost. And I think everyone's going to be a lot more comfortable with each other, and it's going to be hard at first probably for the upperclassmen and the lower classmen to get along probably for a little bit, because I know a lot of people are always talking about, oh, the baby freshmen and the little sophomores, they don't know what they're doing, but eventually we're going to have to find this sense of community. And so I think there'll be a lot of great friendships and bonds that we're going to find between all the classes, and I think over time it'll be a really great environment for everybody.
And then down the road, how will the student body become more adapt to the environment as well for teachers? So like down 3 to 4 years, how do you think they will become adapted to the new environment?
I think it'll be really cool to see how everyone has adjusted. The teachers will probably feel really comfortable talking to new students and making them feel really comfortable now that they're comfortable in the new environment, and everyone's probably going to see it as a really great learning environment with all the new stuff that's been added. So I don't know, it'll be really interesting to see how they adapt.
What are you most anticipating about what's to come at the new building and the new features there? What are you anticipating for?
I am really excited for the new production and performance center because I'm a drama geek, but
Yes.
Everyone getting to use that as like this really cool space to show what we have as Tuhoma, and also like new computers and technology, and I think that's really cool that we're so privileged to get to use that. I mean, not many people get that experience, and especially, you're talking to our parents, they never had that kind of experience, so I'm really excited for that.
And then the last question is, what are you anticipating for September 2017 to look like in the 2017-2018 school year?
I'm anticipating that it's going to be a really good year for everyone. I think, everyone will probably be really nervous at first, like I said, but after a while, it's just going to be a really good school year. Like, everyone's talking about how 2017 is going to be a really good year and like much better than 2016, and I feel like everyone's just going to take it a lot more seriously, and everyone's going to grow up together in this new environment. That'll be really great. So.
And that will do it for us. Thank you for
you.
coming by. Thank you for taking your time to come by.
Thank you.